amigos. Hi, my friends, and welcome to the Learning News channel. It's my pleasure to have you today. I hope that your day is going well. My name is Milagros, and I will be filling in for Ms. Nieves today here at the Learning News channel headquarters. Ms. Nieves is at home because of social distancing. Now, I will send you to our news correspondent, Ms. Nieves, in our special section ELA for you. Hi, Ms. Nieves. How are you doing?
Hi, Milagros. I am well.
I'm happy to hear that. Tell me, Ms. Nieves, which will be our special topic for our new section ELA for you?
Today, I will be talking about connections.
Connections.
Yes, connections show how things are related to each other. Connections can be between people, events, idea, or a piece of information. For example, we have a shoe and walking, that they are connected because shoe protects the feet, so people can walk without getting hurt.
That is very interesting, Ms. Nieves. So you are saying that connections show us how things like people, events, and ideas are related to each other.
Yes, I will give you another example. Maybe we can work on this one together. We have a car, an airplane, and a boat. What is the connection between these three things? Let's think. What do all these things help us do?
I know that in a car, it takes me place to place on the road. When I'm on a boat or a ship, it takes me from place to place in the water. And when I'm on an airplane, it takes me from place to place in the air.
Now that you thought about what all of these things do, can you tell me how they're related?
Oh, I can make the connection that all of these things help me travel.
Yes, the connection is that they are all kinds of transportation. Now, I would like to do some with my viewers. That's okay with you, Milagros?
Take it away, Ms. Nieves.
Okay, look here. So, we have exercise equipment. Also, we have fruit and a cup of water. Can you tell me what is the connection between these three things? Yes. So you're telling me that the exercise equipment help us stay fit. The water keep us hydrated. The fruit is a healthy snack to eat. So what will be the connection then? Do you know? Okay. Tell me then. Ah, now I get it. The connection is all these three things help us to be healthy. Great job. Okay, so we have here a picture of somebody washing their hands. Then we have a hand sanitizer. Also, we can see a picture of Some kids wearing face masks. Can you tell me what is the connection between these three things? Okay. Okay, so we wash our hands to have them clean. Then the hand sanitizer, we use it to sanitize our hands. And then the face mask help us to protect our mouth and nose. Okay. But what will be the connection then? These are things that we can do to stay safe and healthy. Okay, so now I see a pencil and paper and desks. Also, two kids. How they're related, how they are connected. Let's think about this one. Do you have your answer? Yes? Okay. Tell me. Oh, okay. So you're telling me that a pencil and paper, we can use it to write. Also, you're telling me that the desk, you can sit on them when you're in the classroom. And then you think that the kids can be students. Okay. How are they related or connected? Oh, yes. So that connection is that these are things that we can find in a school. Great job. Look here. We have a hummingbird, a dove, and a parrot. Think about how all of these animals are connected. Can you tell me how they are connected? I will give you a little bit more information. All of these animals can fly. Also, they have feathers. Now, can you narrow down your connections? Yes? Okay, tell me. Okay, I heard that you said that they all are from the bird family. Great job! Now, I will give you a couple of sentences to see if you can tell me the connections. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. People exercising outside. Also, I see friends playing on the playground. I see people sitting on a bench. Can you tell me how these events are connected? Remember to use the details of the illustration to help you understand the sentences. People exercising outside. Also, I see friends playing on the playground. I see people sitting on a bench. Do you know what is the connection? Yes? Okay. Tell me. Okay, I heard that you said that they all go to the park. Great job! Now, we're heading back to the Learning News Channel headquarters. Milagros, are you there?
Yes, Ms. Nieves, that's a very interesting topic in our special section, ELA for you. We have learned to describe the connection between people, events, ideas, or pieces of information. Thank you for joining us today at Learning News Channel.
Bye!
Bye!